Hello.
Yeah, hi, John. Can you?
Am I audible? Voice is clear?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, clear for me.
Okay, awesome. Okay, 1 second. So, in the previous class, I guess I had dealt with functions.
Yes, functions.
Okay. So, any doubts in that?
Not, I have none.
Yeah, please, Tausif, please ask.
I don't have any doubts.
Okay, okay. 1 second. Okay. So, let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Okay. I hope you have understood return type. Okay, then parametric, non-parametric functions, and all those things, right?
Yes, John.
Okay. So today, first let us understand about modules. Okay, modules, error handling, and file handling. Okay, modules, error handling, and file handling. File handling. Okay, so very important concept. Okay, so let us start with modules. Let us start with modules. Okay, have you heard modules anywhere before? Like, might be for any use case you must have encountered with this word. Hmm?
Yes, John.
Yeah. See, basically, now, see, when I talk about modules, okay, it's a simply, it's a files. Okay, you can call modules. These are these are files. Okay, containing basically containing Python code. Okay, so it has some functions, it has some classes. Okay, I'll explain you in object oriented what classes are or variables. Okay, so and so. Okay, so basically, you can say verification. Now we want. Okay, wait, take photo. 50 seconds step. Okay, so basically, when I tell module, okay, it it is a single .py file, okay, that contains okay Python code that you want to reuse. Okay, so this is the definition of modules. Okay, it is a single file that contains this thing and that. Okay, so this exercise, let me show you in VS Code. Okay, VS Code, like, it will be good that if I show you this in the VS Code. So what I'll do, I'll open VS Code. You can later on practice this. So basically what I'll do, I'll create a file here, okay, called as math utils, okay, .py. Okay, I have created a file called as mathutils.py. Okay, so this is an empty file. Okay, so basically it's a small empty file. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create my own modules today. Okay, so how can I do it? I'll create my own modules. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create def add or sum, okay, a comma b. Okay, you very well know. Okay, so this will return, sorry, this will return a plus b. Okay, so this is a simple code I have written inside a Python file. As I told you, module is nothing but it is a Python file which contains Python code. It may be, it might contain functions, it might contain variables, it might contain classes. Okay, I'll write variable also, a equal to 10. I'll not confuse, I'll use x equal to 10. Okay, so now what I will do, okay, I will create another file. Okay, I'll create another file called as, not here, okay, the root only I'm going to create another file. Okay, main.py. Imagine, okay, these both math utils and main.py should be in one particular folder. Okay, should be in one particular root folder. Okay, it should not be inside any folder. Okay, what I will do now, I'll just import, okay, math utils. Okay, import math utils. Okay, see, inside it has a Python function. Okay, so math utils I'm going to import. Okay, what I will do now, so simply I can just print add is already taken. Okay, then, okay, 10 and 30. Okay, and if I run this, okay, I did not save this. Okay, I'll save it. If I run Python math utils.py, sorry, I should have run Python main.py. Python main.py, I get 30. Okay, I can print x also. Okay, but I cannot directly print x. Okay, what I have to do, I have to do math utils dot x. Okay, and if I run this, I'll get 10 here. You're able to understand?
Yes.
See, from other files, right? From other files, I'm able to use the functions inside another file. Okay, this is what modules are. So basically, module is like, it is a Python file which has list of functions, variables, classes, and all. So I can easily import. Okay, if you don't want to write every time math.utils dot add and all, okay, what you have to do, Python has given you some kind of flexibility to use from. Okay, what I will do, from math.utils import add. I don't have to write math.utils dot function then. I don't have to call this file name and then put dot. Simply I can use add, okay, directly here. Okay, I can use x directly here. Okay, still I'll get the same output. Okay, sorry. X is not a function, right? That's why I'm getting an error, but never mind. Okay, so directly I can get an output. See, add is defined where? Add is defined here, right? Inside this file. Okay, I have created math utils.py. Okay, inside my another file, I'm able to input. Okay, simply I'll put from math utils import add. Okay, simple. Okay, if you have multiple such functions now, you can add sub. Okay, you can add multiplication. Okay, if such functions are defined in math utils. Okay, if you don't know, okay, you don't know but you want to import all the function, simply put star. Okay, star will import all the function that is present in the other file. Understanding now? Okay, so there is one more thing. Okay, this is second type. The third type is like I have told import math utils. Math utils. See, I can use something called as alias here. Okay, has m into. Okay, after that I can just use m dot add. Okay, it will still work. Okay, m dot add I can do. Okay, instead of writing math utils all the time. Okay, simply what I can do, import math utils has m. Okay, see, this modules is very important section. Okay, because in data science it may be in data analytics, in machine learning, NLP, transformers, generative AI, agentic AI. Okay, in this now we will be dealing only with modules and functions. Okay, that's why I'm showing you all the possible ways where we can import other files. Okay, so this was about Python file. Okay, Python comes with, okay, Python comes with some predefined modules. Okay, when you install Python now, like some by default modules you get it with Python. Okay, for example, first one, okay, I can just write import math. Okay, math is nowhere there. Math is nowhere. I have not created any file called as math, but math is a inbuilt module. Okay, inbuilt module. Math is inbuilt module. Okay, what happened? Okay, so what I can do, math dot. Okay, see, it is all about, library. You are calling the library, sorry, you are calling the module. Okay, import module name. Okay, then you put module name dot, you can access all its function. Okay, you have something called a square root. Okay, square root, and if you pass 10, or else I'll pass 25. I'll pass 25. Okay, I'll get an output. Okay, if I see, I'm getting 5.0. Okay, so easy it is. Okay, there are certain functions, okay, which are defined in the modules where with the help of it you can easily get your work done. In the same manner, if I had to do square root from scratch, okay, I should have written, okay, a equal to 25, then a, to make square root I should divide it by 0.5. Okay, some math calculation I was supposed to do. Okay, raised to, then I would have got an answer. Okay, something like this. So it would have taken me a lot of time. Okay, I should have done some mathematical operation. Okay, so in order to reduce that kind of work stress, okay, what Python has done, Python has given some inbuilt modules, okay, where you can directly access the function. The square root function is going to give me square root. Similarly, I have n number of, if I want to find sine. Okay, this is just an example. Math dot sine theta, cos theta, many things are there in this. Okay, e square root, this is, it is going to check. Okay, these are the functions, predefined functions that are there in the module. Okay, I hope you are able to understand.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
But in math, okay, the normal algebra operator, I seem to find it. Is it also the
Yeah, many things. Okay, similarly, I'll show you one more model. Ganvi, please ask them to keep. Okay, you have one more module, okay, called as random. Okay, random. So this is also a built-in module. Okay, so I'll show you how this works. Okay, I'll create a list where I'll pass heads, tails. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll call this module. Okay, of course, if you want to use modules now, you have to call this. Okay, random. Okay, now dot. So you will get
Yeah.
all its functions. Okay, there is one function called as choices. Okay, and if I pass L
And
and if I print this, okay, I'll get an output.
so you get either head or tails, and every
Yes,
time you give the print command, it
yes.
mirror.
Sometimes it is printing head, sometimes it is printing tail.
Okay.
Okay, can you see? So randomly it is giving me number. See tail, sometimes head, sometimes tails. Okay, you can do with your this thing also. What it is? Rolling a die. Okay, randomly it will give. So this is how powerful modules are in Python. Okay, so with the help of this, okay, I can just do, if you don't want to write random all the time, I can just use R. Okay, so instead of random, I can just use R dot choices. This will also work. Okay, so I will, let us do some exercise. Okay, we will, using random, we will see how to create our own OTP. Creating the OTP system. Okay, using,
And right. So these modules are not available in Google Colab.
it is available. It is available. Okay, okay, we'll do it in Google Colab only better. Okay, so let
Because
us,
like
yeah,
VS Code again, sharing all those things.
correct, correct. No, just I wanted to show the file import actually from here to here. Okay, that feature I don't have in Google Colab. Okay,
Okay.
okay, so we'll do it here only. Okay, generation of OTP using random. Okay, so please off this intelligence. Okay, make sure, okay, you're turning off the intelligence. Go to tools, go to settings. Okay, you will find AI assistance. Make sure it is untick. Okay, okay, now, so what I'll do first, I'm going to import random. Okay, so it is a inbuilt module. Okay, so definitely it gets imported. I will create a list of numbers. Okay, what I will do, one, I'm creating in a string. Two, I'll tell you why. Three, 4, 5. Okay, sorry, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so these are my list of numbers. Okay, what I will do, I'll create something called as OTP, and I'll simply declare a empty string. Okay, this is empty string, right? Empty string.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what I will do, I will just iterate. Okay, for I in range I will use. Okay, I want my loop to run 4 times. Okay, generally I'll create a 4-digit OTP, so this loop will run 4 times. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So every time it is running, what I'll do, I'll pick a number from here. Okay, I'll put it in the OTP. Is it fine?
Yes.
Okay, so what I will do, I'll use random dot choice. Okay, and I will pass L. Okay, I will pass L. Okay, I'll use random dot choice. I will pass L. So whatever it is giving me, I'm going to put it in the OTP. OTP equal to OTP plus random dot choice. Okay, then I will print OTP. Okay, save and run. Can you see I got a number? So every time I run, I'm getting different numbers. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, so if you want 5-digit OTP, what I will do, I'll make it 5 here, because this loop will run 5 times. So every time it runs, it will pick
No,
one number, it will
just
put in OTP, it will pick another number, and the second iteration, it will put it in the OTP, third number, put it in the OTP, fourth number, it put in OTP. See, 5-digit. Okay,
Yeah.
is it clear how to create a OTP? See,
Yes.
this is how powerful modules are. Okay. Similarly, you will have modules for everything. So for data analytics, you have different modules. Okay. You have NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. For data science, you have different modules. For agentic AI, you have different modules. For Gen AI, you have different modules. So Python is all about modules at last. Okay, is it clear? Any doubts?
No, but here also like import random SR we can do.
Sorry.
Import random SR, so that in the code we don't have to type random.
Import SR.
Import random
Okay,
SR.
yeah, we can do. So this is alias. Okay, has
Yeah.
R is what? This is called as alias. Okay, please remember. Okay, so I can do. Okay, I will rerun it now. Wherever I have used import, I can use R.
R.traces.
Okay, and still it will work. I hope it is clear.
Yeah, Jay. So
Okay.
basically, there are like built-in modules and user different models, right?
Yes, 100%. Okay, so some modules are not there. For example, I'll just import. Okay, Raj, like maximum modules comes with. See, when we are using Collab, right? Collab has inbuilt a lot of modules it has given. Okay, I don't have to install it. Okay, like many modules which are required for data science, AI, and all, it is written. There are some module I dlib, I guess. Dlib is also there with it. Okay, so let me try with okay, PDF Plumber. Okay, there is one module called as PDF Plumber. It is not there. Okay, if you don't have module, okay, you will get this error. Say no module named PDF Plumber, right? Okay, here you are getting this error. Okay, it is saying I don't have this module. Okay, in this case what you have to do, you have to import it. Okay, how to import it? Okay, you just have to write pip install, okay, PDF Plumber, and you will install it. Okay, it will keep installing. See, it will install from the internet. These modules are getting installed from the internet. Then once it is installed, okay, what I will do, I will just close this. Sorry. Okay, I'll come and I'll paste it here. Okay, now I will not get error. Can you see this? Okay, if you don't have a module, okay, you will get no module error found error. Please remember, okay, in Python code, if you're writing something, if you're getting module not found error, that means this module is missing in your Python. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to install it using pip install PDF Plumber.
So basically, pip is used to
Yes,
install the
yes,
modules.
pip, yes, 100%, very good. Okay, so pip is called as package manager. Okay, it is generally called as package manager, where I can install the libraries which I want. Okay, using pip install and the module name. Okay, is it clear? Hello.
Yeah, it is clear, Jay.
Okay, awesome. So now let us see what are libraries. Okay, libraries. So basically, when I tell libraries are nothing but collection of modules. See, you can imagine modules to be a book, okay, and library is collection of books. Is it understood? Okay, every book has its own function, has own this thing. Okay, you can imagine that setup itself. Okay, so library, when I tell libraries, library is nothing but collection of modules. Like how, generally, if I want to visit a library store, I say what is a library? Is nothing but collection of books is what I say. In the same way, in Python also, it is nothing but collection of libraries which are bundled together bundled together, okay, to provide a set of tools for specific purpose. Okay, so imagine I have a library. Okay, and that, I want to create my own module or library. Okay, and one file is not sufficient to call it as a library. So what I will do, I will write multiple modules, I will put it in a folder. Okay, then I can call it as a library. Okay, imagine, for example, I'll show it in a VS Code. You can see many .py files are there. Okay, I will bundle all the py files and I will put it in a folder. Obviously this py files becomes a module, individual module. Okay, collection of individual module becomes a library. I'll put it in a folder. Okay, I'll create dot init.py, it becomes a library. Understanding? Okay, library is nothing but collection of
The modules.
modules. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, see, when you ask me the difference between module and library, okay, answer is very simple. Module is nothing but it is only one single Python file containing functions and whatever it is. Library is a collection of packaged modules. Okay, see, modules now, this math.py, they are not called as library. Math.py are called as module because it is only one file. Okay, when it comes to pandas, numpy, okay, we are going to use in data analytics. Import pandas is there. Okay, these are all libraries because it has lot of modules inside it. Okay, so always remember, libraries comes with pip install. Okay, whereas modules you don't have to do pip install and all, because module is just only one file. Understanding, right? Okay, you can imagine library to be a toolbox with many tools. Okay, so module is nothing but it is a one tool. Okay, screw only to pan, it may be. Okay, only one tool it is. Library is nothing but collection of many tools. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, is it understood?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So,
So
Joel, for this one, Python library, right? The popular ones, this one request, pandas, numpy, or Mr. Numpy.
correct, so these are called as libraries.
Yeah.
They are not called as modules. Please don't misunderstand. Okay, NumPy, Pandas, Mat, because it is heavy libraries. Okay, it has lot of modules inside it.
So, like, I was going to ask you, like, can you explain on those popular libraries, like, why do we need to import this particular library?
Yeah,
What does it
100%. Okay, see, I'll just give an overview now because we are going to use these libraries again in the future classes. Okay, Pandas is used for data analysis. Okay, so you have NumPy. Okay, NumPy is used for numeric calculation. Okay,
So
then
that math module is there in NumPy.
yeah. NumPy has advanced model than math. Math doesn't have much functions. NumPy has more advanced models. Okay, then you have scikit-learn, that is sklearn. So sklearn is for machine learning.
What about the request?
Import request used to fetch, used for API, used for API, get and post request. Okay, so there are many libraries. Okay, Python is all about libraries. If you want to learn data analytics, you have to learn NumPy and Panda. If you want to learn machine learning, you have to know scikit-learn. Okay, if you want to build front end, back end and all, you need to know about request. Okay, for back end you have something called as Flask. Okay, Flask used for back end. Okay, so there are many libraries. Okay, these are all called as libraries because these are collection of modules. You're able to understand, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now let us see, okay, about error handling. Very important concept. Okay. So in Python, we should come to know exactly, okay, what error handling is. Only then we'll be able to understand what exactly is going on. Okay. First, we have to understand what are errors. Okay, and we have to know why the error is occurring so that we can handle the error. Okay. So first thing, okay, I will take a simple example. Let me list errors. Okay, let me list errors in Python. Okay, first, okay, first is syntax error. So when syntax error occurs, suppose imagine I'll write print and I forgot to write double quotes. Okay, I'll just write hello. So if I don't write a code according to Python syntax, okay, I'll get syntax error. Able to understand? Okay. First is syntax error. Second, let us see index error. Okay. Suppose I'll create a list comma 3, okay, and I want to print, okay, list of index 6th. I'll get index error because index error is out of the because I have index only up to 2, right? 0 1 2. I'm asking it to show me what is there in the 6th. There is nothing, so I'm getting index error, right? Hello.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so now
Yeah,
third.
I lost it. Can you please repeat this one now?
Yeah, sure. So first you have the syntax error. Okay. So when syntax error will occur, when you have missed colon or when you have missed, parentheses, okay, when you are not writing according to Python style, okay, you get syntax error. Understood? Okay.
Yes.
Second one, you have index error. Okay. Index error is bound to occur. Okay. When you are printing something that is not present in that index. Okay. So I want to print in the what is there in the 6th index, right? I don't have 6th index error. Do I have it?
No.
No. So I'll get index error in that case. Is it understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now let us see very important type error. Type error. Okay, so type error occurs when I want to add two different data types. Okay, for example, I'll do x equal to hello plus 10 and I'll print x. I'll get type error. Okay, because I cannot concatenate string with integer. It doesn't become hello 10. Able to understand? That is called as type error. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now you have something called as value error. So value error is bound to occur, okay, when, okay, value error is bound to usually occur when you pass wrong values. Okay, for example, I'm going to pass input, enter your uh, enter your age. Okay, so I'm asking it to I'm doing concatenation as sorry, I'm doing typecasting as you all know. Okay, and I'm going to put a variable as age here. Okay, and I'm going to print that age. Okay, so what I will do when I run this code, okay, I should pass a number. Okay, what I will do instead of number now, I'll pass a string hi. I get value error. Is it understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it is like this. 1 second, let me rerun. Okay, so now last error, like there are many errors, like I want to list few important errors. You have attribute error. Attribute error. Okay, so when this attribute error is bound to occur, okay, if I do, I'll declare a equal to 10. Okay, now a has integer. Okay, what I will do, a dot, if I do upper, is upper the method of integer?
No. It's for string.
Yes. So in that case, I get attribute error. Okay. Int does not have attribute upper. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sir, I have one question
yeah,
though.
please.
We can even declare this one integer as string, right? By putting color this one double quotes or single quotes, okay, and that will convert into string. But if we do print a dot upper then how will it give the answer?
In string, you are asking me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll create a string. Okay, hello, something like this. Yeah.
No. S equal to, let's say, instead of hello, okay, put integers, okay, let's say 75, 23, etc.
Oh, number you are asking me.
Yeah. But this is a string, right? Because we.
Yes. But still, it will work. But you will not get the required desired output.
Yeah. So it's the same, right?
It is
Because
not
it's not
able to.
fixed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Very good.
it just came to my bad because for string, right, we can use upper and lower
Correct.
as well as capitalized, right?
100%. Yes.
Field.
Okay. Yeah. Any other doubts?
No.
Okay. We also have this zero division error. Okay. When you want to divide anything by 0, 10 divided by 0, it is not possible, right?
Yeah.
You will get zero division error.
Okay.
You cannot divide any number by 0 according to maths. Okay. Now let us see how to handle this error. How to handle this error.
Are these the finite list of errors or are there more errors?
Sorry.
Are these the finite this error types or is there any other error
Many
type?
errors are there. Many errors are there. But I have listed some of the important ones which you get frequently.
Okay.
Okay, so how to error handle this error, because there is something, right? We don't want to uh, lose the execution, right? So sometimes what happens is, like, when the error occurs in our code, okay, usually the execution stops. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay, Python execution stops. Okay, Python is an interpreter. Imagine there is an error at the seventh line of the code. Okay, entire sixth line gets converted, but seventh line it will stop and the code will not run. Okay, remaining lines will not get executed. So for this purpose, we have something called as error handling. Okay, so what we how we are going to do is, you have some keywords called as try and accept. Try, accept. Try, check whether you are getting an error or not. What I'll do, x equal to 10 by 10 by 10. I know there is some error going to happen, so I'll put it in try except block. Okay, so what I will do, I know it is a zero division error. Okay, so instead of getting this ugly answer, what I can do, I can just print, okay, you cannot divide any number by 0. Okay, and if I run this now, I'll just get this result, but still my code will run. See, can you see my code is getting run? Here my code is not getting run. You are able to understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what error handling is. You can do error handling by using try and accept. Okay, you can do error handling by using try and accept. Clear? But still your code will run.
But when the code is running, but with errors inside that, how does it benefit? Like
Sorry, once again.
when the code is run, okay, let's say you mentioned about 100 lines of code, okay, and there's a error at row number 6 or 7, okay. So when we execute the code, okay, with errors, okay, by forcing it to run, okay, to the next line, what does it benefit? Because we need to fix the error, right? To make
Correct. Very good answer. Okay, sometimes what happens is, like, you are required to run the entire code instead of focusing on errors. Okay, in those scenarios, you can go ahead with the try and accept, where you don't want to see the errors and you just want to run the code. Okay, class later. आता हूँ, आता हूँ. Okay, so in that scenarios where your priority is to run the script, okay, you use this try except block, because if there is an error, your execution will stop completely. But still, you can keep your execution going, and you can, you can rectify, right? See, if I use this, zero division error has E, I'll use alias, okay? Zero division error as E, I'm going to print E also here, okay? E. So it will give me the error what Python wants to tell me. See, this is the error which I want to tell to myself, right? Here E, which Python wants to tell me, okay? If I run this now, okay, it is also, you cannot divide, or else I'll just remove this. Okay, division by 0. Okay, this is what Python is going to tell me. You're able to understand now, but still I can run the code. See, you use try except when your priority is to run the script. Okay, and of course you are going to print the error also. Okay, it's not like you are going to ignore it. Okay, that's why when you do in the real time work, so when we do the real time work, we use logging. Okay, we use logging. Okay, so logging will log entire information what is happening step by step. If you have 100 lines of code, use logging.info at 10th line, logging.info at 15th line, 30th line, so you can log everything. Okay, and you can use this custom exception handling also, which I'm going to teach you. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, similarly you can use with value error also. Okay, let me try. Okay, try. I'll ask a value int abc, right? I'm going to pass as a string, but it is expecting number. This is what value error is. Okay, except except what I will do, I'll just tell except value error. See, it is asking value error and type error. Okay, if any type error is going to happen, okay, just handle it and just print, okay, invalid something, invalid conversion. So I'll get syntax error. Okay, wait 1 second. So what I will do, I got syntax error, sorry. I'll put it in tuple, and I'll get invalid conversion. So here I got big error and my execution stopped, but still here using try and except I can make my error to go seamlessly, but still I can know na invalid conversion because I have put it in the except. This except got executed. Okay, imagine if there was no error. Okay, see, I'll just use try except, and still I will not give any errors. Okay, instead of this, what I will do, I'll put 10. Okay, I'll not get any error. Can you see? Did the except get executed? This part did not become true. This part became true. It is like you can imagine it to be if else only. Once again, able to understand? So if I don't have any error, it is not going to give me any error. Huh? If there is error, I can get except gets executed, and I can come to know that it is invalid conversion, and I will go and correct it by myself. But code execution will not stop. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so similarly I can use it for all the other errors also. Okay, I want you guys to please explore this once. Okay, since I have other error, please use try and accept and try to execute it. Okay. Okay,
Sure.
with try and accept you have something called as finally also. Finally also, it's a keyword. Wait, I'll write it here. You have finally, it's a keyword, it's a keyword which always runs whether you have error or no error. Okay, so I'll take same example, I'll show you. Okay, so now I'll put finally. Can you see the block system? Okay, try except finally. Okay, this comes in one line, and since I'm putting colon here, okay, I have to do indentation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, finally I'll print. Yes, it's done. So this is no error scenario, right? Am I getting any error in this block?
No.
scenario. Okay, no error scenario. Okay, but still, yes, it
Finally,
is
it's
done.
also like a function, right?
Sorry,
Finally, it's like a inbuilt function in Python.
which one?
Finally.
Final is not a function. Okay, try is not a function. These are keywords, like how you have if, else, for, def.
Yeah, correct. I mean the keywords, not the
Okay,
functions.
yes. Oh, don't get confused with the keywords and functions. Okay. So here, no error scenario. I'll do the same thing and I'll get error scenario. Okay. What I will do, I will use this input or else just int abc. Okay. This is like error scenario, but still invalid conversion and still my finally gets executed. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, so finally you have finally, it's a keyword which always run whether you have error or no. You have finally in error handling. Okay, so very important concept in Python. Okay, so last part of today's session, okay, we are going to see and explore about file handling. This is a new topic, file handling. Okay, so file handling allows, okay, it allows Python program to create, read, write and modify files stored on your computer. Okay, is it clear? Okay, file handling allows, it allows Python program to create, read, write and modify files stored on your PC. Hello?
Yeah, it is clear.
Okay. So now let us come to the syntax. How do we write it? Okay, you have this open function. Okay, you have this open function where you will write file name dot txt. Okay, it is a file name and you declare a mode. Okay, I'll explain you what modes are. Okay, declare the mode. Okay, you want read mode, write mode. Okay, then you write it in a variable called as file. Okay, so let us see which modes are there. Modes. Okay, when it comes to modes, now you have this read mode. Okay, read mode is represented by R. You have this write mode represented by W. So you have this append mode. Okay, append by A. Okay, so this is what file handling is. Okay, these are modes. Okay, which can you declare. Okay, for example, what I will do, I will just write open, okay, data.txt. Okay, I will give write mode. Okay, if I give write mode now, even if I don't have this file, do I have data.txt here?
No.
No. If I give w mode now, it will create and it will write. Able to understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I will do, this I will create file here, file and write it. If I refresh, can you see data.txt here?
Yes.
A new file has been created, right? Okay, so now what I will do, see, this is an object now. Okay, I can access its this thing. Okay, file.write. If I do now, right now data.txt has nothing. If you open it, you'll find nothing. It is blank, right? So I'll write something. Okay, dot write. Okay, what I will do, I'm going to write hello Python. Then I will do file dot close. Okay, so what it will do, basically it will open the file. Okay, write this content and it will close the content. Now if I run this, Okay, if I open now, can you see hello Python returned here?
Yes.
Okay, so right now, though I have used write operation. Okay, let me put a heading here. Okay, write operation. Okay, you have something called as read operation now. Read operation. So I can read. See, right now, though file is created, I can read it. Now, what I will do, I'll copy the same line. Okay, and I will use R here. R stands for read. Right. Then what I will do, f dot read lines, and I'll print it. I'll print it. Can you see? I got an output, right? See, whatever I've written here, I got it here, right? Suppose tomorrow you have multiple files, and if you want to do certain kind of operations on that file, okay, you can use error handling, file handling. Sorry, you can use file handling. Okay. Now, hello, you're able to understand?
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, there is append also. I want you to explore that append thing. Okay.
Append, I can we can understand that we'll be adding at the end. Okay, but this one we can't edit, right? Like deleting the contents of the file and all that stuff.
No, you can directly delete it.
Okay.
Okay, directly delete it. Okay. So with file, you have something called as, see, there is a substitute for file. Okay, we can use best practice. Best practice is to open files with the keyword. Okay, the keyword with. Okay, I'll show you how it is going to work. Okay, so what I will do, I'll use the same data with open. Okay, test.txt. It's a text file, right? Text.txt. I'll give it in the W mode because I don't have it. Then I'll do has f. Okay, f dot write. I can write. Okay, I am using with keyword. Okay, then what I will do, I'll store it in the, like, that's it. I'll use with command, then I will close it. F dot close. Sorry, I should have. Okay, so if you see this text.txt is connected, and you can see I'm using keyword sorry, this thing. Okay, with, so I can use file open function directly. I can use with also, with open also I can use. Okay, I can use like this, I can use like this as well. Okay, same thing with read also. Okay, I'm going to just use the same content. Okay, but I'll give mode as read R. Okay, instead of write, I will use read lines. Read line. Okay, I'm going to use read lines, and I'm going to store it in a variable called as content, and later I'll come out of the this thing and I'll print the content. Print content. Can you see? I got an content. Okay, so you can use like this also with. Okay, you can use with easily. Okay, you can use, if you don't want to use with, you can go ahead with without you with also you can use using direct open function. Okay, this will work. Okay, you will get the same content. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Any doubts? So I'll be sharing this notebook. Okay. Any doubts?
No, Joel, I don't have any.
Sir, how can I get placement without a degree? You have to work on your skills, Piyush. Okay, any doubts?
No, Joel, I don't have it.
Okay. So let's get back tomorrow. Okay. Please practice this error handling and all. And if you have any doubts, we'll get back soon. Okay.
And where you are placing these recordings, can you please share the link as well?
Yes, yes, yes. I'll. It is in my YouTube channel.